Hey guys, back at it with another roulette strategy to put against the survival test. Today we got milestone splits, modification number 3. The first two busted. So I'm kind of losing hope on this. I thought it was a solid base, to be honest. I really thought it's a solid base, but I'm gonna try this one, and if this one fails, we're gonna have to maybe toss this one to the side and move on. I don't want to put too much time or emphasis on something that's just not working out. I think it could work out, but it's definitely getting some profits. But it's something that's going to work out in the short term to make maybe like 30 to 50 bucks in profit and then leave. Because like some of the holes that you're digging, it's almost impossible to get back. And the first two modifications busted. We're gonna try one more. If it does fail again, that's it. I'm moving on forward from this little mini series. But before we jump into today's video, I want to go over the survival test guidelines for anybody new to the channel. We are trying to mine the good from the bad strategies and potentially making those good ones better with modifications. So every strategy will get a fair shake at 90 spins. That's about an hour and a half of live playing time in the casino. There will not be a time limit. We're going to play out all 90 spins or until the system fails. Every system will get a grade on performance posted at the end of each video. All results are unedited. All videos are posted, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And of course, you guys already know, posted some ugly ones, but we are trying to make it better. So anyway, so if you're new to the channel and want to join me in the quest of finding the best, please consider subscribing, hit that notification bell to stay up to date, because it won't hurt you none, but it might help you some. So let's go ahead and jump into today's modification, and let's see if this does any better than the ones that we just ran, because first two were not good. Okay, this one, I got some input by Schaussberg. And what he pointed out is to leave one split open in each of the dozens. Okay, I was playing the center, and things are going to change, and the progression's a little bit different. And when we reset on wins, I'll show you how we're going to move these bets around a little bit. I think staying too stagnant and rigid on a system could potentially hurt you. So I like that little modification he added. So let's go ahead and spin. This is spin number 1. And of course, like always, we're going to keep track of our highs and lows. And I'll show you how to handle losses. Okay, let's see if this does any better. We are going to do the same thing. We're going to peel off wins, but we are going to have a stopping point. We're not going to continuously peel off. And we got repeaters right there, right? Yup, that's what's going to hurt this system. Repeaters. So we're going to double on losses. Currently down -11. Spin number 2, 11 is a hit. So we're going to peel this one off. Okay, so far we've peeled off 2. $22 is a win. We are going to take that one off, and this is the lowest we're going. Okay, so the lowest we're going to take off is going to be 24 numbers still remaining on the board. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin again. We're shooting for 3 wins before we go ahead and reset, and we got a loss on the 0. So this part I'm not a huge fan of, but he says to Martingale on any losses. And instead of getting consecutive wins, I'm going to eyeball where we are at in profit. And make those necessary adjustments. So we're down -65 is a low so far. 20 black is a hit. Let's see where that put us. We're at -17. Let's get one more hit, not chasing that 3 consecutive loss rule. We're not trying to be rigid. We're trying to be flexible. We get at 30 red. All right, we're up 31, so we are going to reset the bet. So we're going to move the bets around. We're going to leave one split uncovered in each of the dozens. And let's move them around like that. All right, 31 is the new session high. 13 black is a miss. So we're going to rebet and double. $19 red comes out, and that's a $6 win. We're going to peel that one off. So that's the first one we peeled off. This is spin number 10. And we got a 3 red, and of course that's one number that we have uncovered. So we're going to double up again. We are playing Martingale. And it should get us back into profit a lot quicker, but let's see if it hurts us or helps us in the end. $16 hit, so we're going to rebet. We're going to peel that one off. We're at $10. Our session high was at 31. Let's see what we get here. 15 black comes up, and that's a nice $20 win. We are at 30. It is smart to reset here. We're not chasing losses. So let's go ahead and any session high, he says move the bets around, leaving a new split uncovered. Let's leave those ones uncovered. All right, back to base level, $15 total bet. So far, we're up 30 bucks. Our high was 31. That's a 20 black. That's a nice hit. We are going to peel that one off and spin. Nice win right there. So we are going to peel that one off and try to get one more hit before we go ahead and reset. We're up 37 is the new session high. And we missed that one. So we're going to have to double up. We're martingaling. And we got a hit right there. We're back to 34, so it's better to play it safe, guys. We are going to reset the bet. We're going to leave off another split. So we're just going to leave one uncovered each dozen. And let's go ahead and leave that one off. All right, total bet back to base. Keep it safe. $15 total bet. We're at $34. 28 hits. We are going to peel this one back. And got another miss right there. So we martingale up. And of course, another miss. So we must martingale again. And many of you guys know I do not like martingale, but we are going to see what happens today. Let's see if it helps or hurts us. All right, $16 hit. Beautiful. We're going to rebet, and we're going to peel off one more. And spin. So we're not taking off any more at this point. This is spin number 20. And there's that repeater. So we're going to rebet and double. Not taking off any more splits. Okay, we got a $40 hit. Where that put us? We're -1. One more hit will get us back to a new session profit. And we got it. Okay, so martingale is nice when it works out in your favor. We're up to 39. That's a new session high. So we're going to reset and leave off a new split. Okay, back to base, guys. There's the 8 black, and yep, we got that covered. Rebet, and let's peel that off. New session highs at 42. Definitely grinding it out today, but we are trying to keep it as safe as possible. I know Martingale is not safe as possible, but I think it may work. Oops, let me back that up. I was trying to peel off this one. Okay, $13 total bet. Yeah, Martingale's not really safe, but I guess it might work out when you have this much numbers covered. So we're going to find out today. That's why we run these long form tests. We got the hit right there. We are in a new session profit, so we're going to go ahead and reset the bet. And then just choose another split to leave off. Oh, God. Come on. Place the bets right. All right. $15 total bet. We are at spin 25. We're up into a new session profit at 51. 25 red comes up, and that's a covered number. That's $3 win. We're going to rebet, but peel that one off and spin. There's another hit, so we're going to peel that one off. Trying to get 3 in a row, and then we'll move around the bets again. 24 black comes up. All right. We are in a new session profit of $63. So let's go ahead and reset back to base, but leave off a new split. We'll leave off 21-24. Okay. It's working out so far. Recoup those losses pretty quick too using Martingale. We're going to peel that one off, shooting for 3 consecutive wins before we reset the bet. We're at 66. One more hit. This is spin number 30. Our session high is at 70. And we got it with a 20 black. Nice $5 win, so we're up 75. We're going to reset. And leaving off a new split. All right, back to base. Spin 31. Session high is at 75. 32 reds a hit. I'm going to peel that back. Back-to-back hits. Beautiful. And we got it. New session profit. Let's go ahead and reset back to base and leave off a new uncovered split. All right, back to base. All right, hit right off the bat, so we rebet. We're going to peel that one back. New session profits at $90. Take that off. One more hit. We're going to reset the bet and the bet placement. Okay, we got it. Beautiful. New session high is at 99. We're almost at $100 in profits. Working out good so far. Let's go ahead and reset. Leave off another split. Let me clear that. Can't do that. Let's leave off those. Let me fix this one. Okay. $99 total bet. Or that's our session profit, sorry guys. Back to base with a $15 bet. So we're gonna rebet. We're gonna peel this one off. Spin number 40. That's our second win. And we're up to 106. 27 red comes up, and that is a hit. Beautiful. So we are going back to base, guys, again, and we are going to find another 2 to leave off. All right, $15 total bet, back to base. We're up $111 in profit. That's a 14 red. We got that one covered. That's win number 1. Peel that one back. $31 black comes up, and that's another hit. Take that one off. One more hit, and we go back to base. This one is working out good so far. This might end up being the best one. I don't want to speak too soon until the test is done, but we are in a new session profit. So let's leave off another one in each of the dozens. All right. We're at the halfway point of spin 45. 1, 2, 3 is the new session high. We got an 11 black. That one's covered. Yeah, I think that's what's key here. Is constantly moving those bets around. Staying too stagnant, too rigid, the system will break. It's always good to be flexible. You could even punch. You could even just get 2 wins and reset. Just to make it a little safer. It's going to be slower progression up, or it's going to be slower profits, but it is going to add a little bit more safety. So that's something to keep in mind. We're at 130, new session high. And look at that. We are on a roll. We haven't got a loss for a while. 135 is a new session high, so let's go ahead and leave off another split. Switch around our bets. All right, back to base, guys. 135 is the high. 2 comes up. Well, 2's covered. Peel that one back. Let's try to get 2 more, and we could reset. 19 red comes up, and that's uncovered. So we finally got a loss after that long string of wins. So let's go ahead and rebet double. This is spin number 50. 36 comes up. It's a nice $8 hit. So we're going to go ahead and peel that back and spin. Keeping in mind our session high was, I believe it was at 135. One hit right here, we could reset safe. And we got another miss. We must double again. I think the highest we've done is 2 doubles. No, 3. I believe it's 3. Okay, so we got the hit right there. We're at 126. Here's also being flexible is where we're just, you could actually reset right here would be safe because we're already doubling, okay? But I'm not going to peel that street off or that split off. I'm just going to try to get one more win and we could reset the bet. And that's a 9 red, and that is a nice $20 win. We are in a new session profit at $146. So this is panning out very well so far. Let's go ahead and find a new split to leave uncovered. And fix that one. There's a nice $3 win. I'm going to peel that one back. We're at spin 55. 32 red comes up, and do we have that covered? We sure do. We're going to peel that back and try to get one more hit. 3 red comes up, and that's uncovered, so we must Martingale. Keeping in mind, our high is 153, and we got back-to-back losses. That's no bueno. 19 red comes up, and I think we peeled that off. Nope, that was the previous session. That's a $20 hit. We're at 134. Let's keep the bet right here. One more hit, we'll be in session. Yeah, we'll be at session. No, we'll be near session high. 22 black comes up, and look at that. Good thing I didn't peel it off. See, that's what's good about being flexible. Knowing that you only need, 20 bucks to get into a new session profit, because our new session profit before that was at 153. Now we're at 154. So we're going back to base, and we're going to reset the bet, finding one more split to leave off. Trying to keep it different every time. Oops, you know what? That little combination is not going to work. So let's go here, here, boom, boom, here, here, and here. Not there, here. Okay, back to base. Back into the safe zone. 154 is the new session high. Let's see. Oops, just hit myself in the face with a pen. Oh, sorry guys. Let's see what happened right there. I missed it. Rebet. We got the hit on 21, so we're going to peel that one off. We're in a new session high of 157. This is spin number 60. There's 2 consecutive wins. We're trying to get one more. And we got it. Beautiful. Back to base and keep it safe. Actually, let me peel all these back. Let's find another split to leave uncovered. Yeah, I think moving around the bets like this is probably the best thing to do. Let's go here, 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 there. Okay. All right, we peel that one off. We are in a new session profit of $169. This is panning out very, very well today. I think I'm gonna probably use this version. Those other 2 versions, it could have been just a bad. I mean, you're always gonna get bad numbers eventually. We lost there, so we're gonna Martingale. $13 black comes up, and that's covered. So always keep track. So we're at 170. That's a new session high. Okay, so we only needed one hit right there to recoup those losses. Okay, so 170 is a new session high. We're going to reset and find another 2 to leave uncovered. Okay. Spin 65. 170 is high. Got a win on a 34 red. Let's peel that one back. Back-to-back wins. Let's try to get one more. We're at 177. 5 red comes up. Do we have that covered? Yes, we do. All right. New session profit. We are going to find another 2 to leave off. Or another split. $30 red comes up, and that is a nice $3 win. Okay, we lost, so we're just going to rebet and double. Keeping in mind our session high was at 185. 3 is covered. Let's see where that put us. Okay. So I don't need to peel off a streak because we just need one hit to get back to session profit so we could reset. Remember, the key is bankroll safety. 9 hits. Okay, we got another $8. So we're into a new session high at 187. So let's go ahead and go back to base. Nope, that combo won't work. There we go. I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a split. Just leave off 2 numbers. We got 27 red. That is a hit. We're going to peel that one back and respin. 190 is the new high. We're going to rebet. We're going to peel this one back. And we got it. We got our 3 wins. We are in a new session profit. We are going to reset the bet. There we go. 199. We're almost at 200. There's a win right off the bat, so we're going to peel that one back and respin. $32 red comes up. Do we have that covered? We sure do. We're going to get one more win right here. I feel it coming. 206 is the new session high, and we got it. We could reset once again and move our bets. So let's go ahead and log this. We're at 211. That was spin 75. No, not right there. We will go right here. Okay, $15. We're almost done. 211's the high. 15 black comes up, and that is uncovered. We're going to keep the bet here. We're not taking off any splits. We're going to double. Three is covered. 202. Let's go ahead and just take that one off, and I believe one more hit will get us back where we need to be in profit. 35, is it covered? It sure is. That's $8. 211 was the high. I'm going to go ahead and reset right here, guys. We are trying to keep this thing safe. We are trying to keep that progression from getting out of control. All right. Back to base. Almost done with the test. Our high was 211, but we reset at 210. Very smart, very safe. Because you can see we got a miss right there. We're going to double up. This is spin number 80, so we have 10 to go. 16 red comes up. That's a nice $6 hit. We're at 201, so we'll rebet. But we're going to peel that one off. And that one is a 6 black, which is an uncovered number. We are going to double again. Ooh, we are ending bad. Okay, double again. I think that one's left off too. Oh my God, look at that. This is why we do long form videos, to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly with any system. 18 red comes up. That is a hit. We're at 69. We're gonna peel this one off. It's gonna be the last one we peel off. Oh my God, why is it not working? Okay. $210 total bet. For sure the highest we've been so far. That is a 3 red. Oh, geez, look at that, guys. Minus 139, definitely the low. And that was spin 84. Rebet, and we are going to double again. This is when the Martingale style progression bites you or helps you. We're going to see what happens. We're not going to take off any more splits. We're going to keep the bet right here since we hit that one. 21 red comes out. Is that covered? Okay, that one's covered. So we're up 160. All right, we're not quite into our session profit. Let's see if we could grab one more win. It would be smart to rebet, but let's see if it digs itself back out of that big hole. 28 black, is that covered? Ooh, just like that. So if you trust the Martingale and you're not scared to use that progression, you can see we're up $341. Definitely good to reset here. We only got a couple more spins in us, so let's see if we could end in the positive. Well, we are already in the positive. But let's see if we could end on wins. Got a little hairy right there. We did drop. I'd have to go back, but we did drop pretty low right there. 4 black comes up. Nice $3 hit. We will collect, peel that one off, and spin. And then we got one more spin after this. Let's see what happens. That is a 34 red. That is a covered number. Let's go peel this one back, and let's end on a win. This is spin number 90. I didn't really question it surviving the test because it's such a high coverage system. Let's see. We did end in a net profit of $353. I think that's pretty solid. As you can see, I'm running these tests and just to show you longer versions because you could see a lot of up and downs. Those 10-minute videos are too short, you know, and I don't pick and choose. You've seen I posted some ugly stuff in the past, and it's because I want full transparency, and I'm really doing this to help you guys out, help myself out, help the entire community. That's why it's so important to comment and see if we can make this better, because this is modification number 3. The previous 2 didn't pan out so hot. This one actually, for the most part, we were up in the progression. And to be honest, if you play even ultra conservative, you're only shooting for $50. Some may shoot for $100 to make it worth your time. I get that too, especially if you can't get to the casino very often or you don't have the option to play online. This one, very, very nice. We ended up with $353 in profit. Towards the end right there, we did push into the bankroll. I'll have the stats posted. I would have to go back and see where our session low was. I know personally that those Martingale bets get very uncomfortable very quick. But anyways, like always, just let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Is there any adjustments you would do to this one? This one outperformed the other two. This one survived the test. The other two previous modifications failed. They both busted. This seems to be working. It's a nice little balance using Martingale with the high coverage. So I guess you could feel a little safer with that. But at the end of the day, there's no surefire system out there. That's why I always recommend download the simulator. It's free, and do test after test until you feel comfortable and confident that it's gonna actually work for you. Okay, I'm simply just demoing these videos. But with that being said, I'm getting long-winded once again. So like always, guys, till next time, be cool, stay cool, peace.